We are proud to present the winning entry of our first Mutation Creation contest, as designed and submitted by Saito. In this weekly challenge, vile replications of the Koprulu sector's greatest heroes inspire Amon's forces as they lay siege to Augustgrad. Do not back down in the face of their presence and focus on saving the city. So as you may be aware, just a couple of months ago, Blizzard did this Mutation Creation contest where they basically asked their players to submit the coolest ideas for the mutation missions. And I'm really excited for this one, because if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be 3 entirely new mutators that we have never seen before in the game. So first off, we're going to be playing on the Rifts to Korhal mission, which is definitely an awesome one. We got the Heroes from the Storm. Every attack wave will be led by heroes of increasing power. So if I'm not mistaken, that means that the attack waves will be led by, for example, Raynor, or for example, Alarak, or Artanis, or whoever else is going to be available. So that's going to be really exciting to see, because obviously they're going to be really strong. Then we get the Hardened Will. Enemy heroic units will reduce all incoming damage to a maximum of 10 when any non-heroic enemy unit is near them. So I'm assuming that if like a group of minions is gonna be surrounding the hero, that means that the hero will not be taking as much damage as normally? I think that's what that means. And then last but not least, we got the inspiration. Enemy heroic units increase the attack speed and armor of all enemies within a small range. So that basically means that we have to make a decision whether or not we want to attack the hero or the minions, but in both instances they're gonna be benefiting from each other being alive. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this doesn't really call for like very specific commanders at all, so since it's been a very long time since I last played Abathur, let's go ahead and give him a try in this first attempt. As far as my mastery points go, I got the Ment Healing additional percentage, then the Biomass Recovery chance, which is just gonna be an all-round great choice, and then also the Structure, Morph, and Evolution rate. Now I'm grouped up together with none other than Sushi, who's gonna be playing his beloved Alarak, and I think it's time for our first attempt.
Corporal Faraday reporting in with a sit-rep, commanders. Amon's forces are summoning void shards all across the city. We're looking at total devastation if they're allowed to activate. I need you to take down those shards while there's still time.
Alright, we'll go ahead and try exactly that, Faraday. Now I'm not gonna lie, I think it's really cool that they got these contests, right? To basically just allow their players to actually, come up with some really cool missions as well. Because I remember reading some of the entries, and some of them were absolutely awesome. So I'm not entirely sure how many are going to be included in this, and whether or not we're only going to see like a single one. Because I certainly hope that they're going to be taking some inspiration from some of the others too. But this is a really cool concept. So we'll figure it out together, see exactly what we got going here. I'll go ahead and make sure that I get my Roachborn up right at the earliest convenience here. It's actually been a very long time since I last played Abathur. I think it's been a couple of months at the very least. I don't actually recall when I last played him, but regardless, we'll go ahead and start spreading some of that beautiful creep around, just to make sure that we can get those toxic nests up in time to defend against anything. Okay. Of course, that does mean that I'm going to be building up another set of gas geysers here as well, and we'll make sure to get some really early upgrades, which, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be the one thing that makes Abathur super strong. We can also make some Swarm Queens if we really want to, but I think I'm gonna be sticking on Roaches and Ravagers here in the earlier stage of the game.
Enemy forces approaching. Defense required.
Alarak should be out reasonably early here anyway. We don't really need to worry about all too much, because of course my Toxic Nests will be super useful too. Looks like we are going up against a bunch of Zerg, because there is some creep on the ground. But I wonder though how like the heroic units work and how the non-heroic units will function together, because this may become a little bit tricky. Oh, there we go. Well, that's no issue. That's no issue at all. There we go. Ooh, and there's Raynor! Whoo, there's Raynor! Maybe I should have made some units actually, come to think of it. Snap. Whoops. Well, luckily we got the overcharge there. I should have made some units though. That's so cool. So these guys become more powerful? These become more powerful? That's gonna be actually pretty difficult after a while, isn't it? Alright, well, we'll get started right here by making this dude into a large one. There we go. And we'll start attacking here on these rocks as well, just because we're gonna need it. I'll make sure to start getting my roach speed here, the Glider Reconstitution, as early as I can, and then very shortly afterwards we'll get the lair. And after knocking down these rocks, that will be a sublime moment for me to start adding my expansion on as well. Did I not get... Oh, actually, the upgrades just simply research super quickly. I forgot about that fact. Okay. I'll get my one hero roach in there as well. Actually, you know what? We'll keep on attacking for a little while longer. I'll make a few more roaches here as well. And very shortly I can start researching all of these super powerful upgrades.
Void shard's been reported outside of your landing point, so that's your first objective. Best of luck out there.
Sure, Faraday.
I shall see to its destruction myself. More
Okay.
required.
So of course, Alarak is really strong, right?
Organisms approaching. Must secure perimeter.
Come on, dudes. Why are you so bad at knocking down rocks?
Not enough minerals.
Now there's gonna be another wave coming in here. There we go. Got a Brutalisk.
Allied forces in combat.
So who is it? Oh god, it's the Haka. The Haka's so cool.
Swarm forces under attack. Mutation complete.
Well, I don't really want to lose him so early though, that Brutalisk. Oh no! I wanted to heal him there, up there and... Wait, there's two of them now? There's Tigers as well? I wanted to try and heal him up in time, but I thought I actually had it in time. Turns out I made a slight little bit of miss-micro. And actually ended up killing Alarak because of it. Which is not quite what I had anticipated. There we go.
Swarm forces under attack.
We actually don't need that many. Just a few.
Not enough minerals.
Luckily I got that one Brutalisk though. The Brutalisk actually doing a lot of work. Whew. That took a while. Alright, now I'm not gonna be too worried anymore about like the specifics. We'll just start attacking here instead. I want to make sure that I get my +2/+2 up as well.
Minerals required.
We'll go from there.
Quantity insufficient.
That's actually such a cool concept though. Not gonna lie, that's a really nice idea. We need to make sure that we max out on economy here as early as we can. I gotta use my ment efficiently here though. I could have actually saved Alarak there for sure. My Brutalisk would have been able to tank all of that damage really easily.
That's how it's done. Good work. Just gotta do the same to the rest of them. Detecting newly summoned void shards. It's our job to blast them apart.
Very good.
These foolish enemies seek to storm my base.
Initiating assault.
Alright. Trying to make sure that I get my upgrades here ASAP. And I think I'm gonna add on some Swarm Queens here as well, just because I can. I want to save up some more gas. Should be really helpful. Whoa, 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 don't kill my Brutalisk. My Brutalisk was a good guy.
Even my structure.
Okay. Carrix is coming in, boys! Oh no, it's a nuke. Oh, it's Nova as well. Ooh, I tried killing Nova there, but he actually has a lot of HP. Man, these guys are strong actually. That's so sick. Okay, this is really cool. Don't kill my Brutalisk, please. Alright, desperately trying to add on as much as I can. Trying to burrow my units in time as well, but Nova does a lot of damage. And actually ended up taking a lot. That is gonna be really difficult. So sick, though. Alright, well this is not gonna be an easy mission. This is not gonna be an easy mission. These dudes are really strong.
Mend is now ready.
Okay.
Not enough allied.
The enemy has cloaked units. Deploy our detectors.
Alright, I can get some of those.
More minerals required.
Okay, we'll go ahead and mend here as well, just to keep my Brutalisk alive for a little while longer. We're gonna have to start cleaning up this area though, because otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. I'm adding on some more Swarm Queens too. Oh, there's the Death Fleet. Very good. The Death Fleet deals so much damage though. And actually my one Brutalisk in the front is really helping out here. I really want to try and keep it alive for as long as I can, so we're tunneling it back just to make sure it's gonna be in a...
Forces are approaching us. Break them.
It's gonna be in a bit of a safer position, I suppose. I don't know though. Ooh, Zagara and Zeratul are here. Trying to land my corrosive biles on as many of these dudes as I can. Zagara's a tricky one though.
Those Chimeran pirates are trying to steal from us during an attack on the city. I'd appreciate it if you could exterminate them.
There we go. Trying to move away here as well. Not quite as... Oh my god, actually, Zeratul was cloaked. Maybe I just didn't see him. Okay. I want to make sure that I get myself the hive here as well, though. Man, so much damage being done here by Zeratul. Zeratul's damage output is ridiculous. These things are way stronger than I thought they would be. And look at that. I just died. I just lost everything, pretty much. Now, we should have probably not fought right underneath the tower, though. That was a bit of a silly thing. Got 2 more Brutalists coming in now.
Verified.
Countdown showing that void shards are going to activate soon. That's not good.
Wait, it's not good? Really?
Minerals.
Here we go. Basically just trying to get all of the research done. Yeah, we don't really need the bonus objective.
Numerous void shards detected. We need to destroy them ASAP.
I don't really care too much about the burrow movement either. So instead, I'll try and get some more Ravagers out. And very shortly, I do want to get myself a Spire too, because the Spire is going to be very helpful. If I can get some Guardians and Devourers out, that makes things way easier. I think that's probably our best bet, to defend the next push and then go from there. Alright, well here we go.
Defend hive cluster.
Must I compensate?
There you go, Kerrigan is here. Trying to land my corrosive biles right on top of her, which seems to work out so far, but she does so much damage though. That's insane. She actually just takes out all of my stuff, like it's nothing. Look at Alarak. Alarak is dropping so rapidly too. Artanis. Whew. Okay. Well, eventually he'll go down, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it, right? Oh, wait, he just Wait, he's full HP again! I guess that's Artanis, alright. Oh man, this is not gonna be an easy one. Alright, eventually he falls. We got ourselves the upgrades that we wanted. I should probably start the Greater Spire up here as well and go from there, but... that was not quite what I had anticipated.
Men available.
Alright. I'm trying to get some air units here as well. Devourers and whatnot would be super helpful, but we need to go. There we go. We're gonna shove our way through this, I suppose. Trying to make sure that I use the Zerg Ment here as well. Some Devourers and some Guardians would be super helpful, though. That would make this way easier. Because, of course, they are the ones that, you know, deal a lot of late game damage for Zerg. Which is great. We'll go ahead and get all of these upgrades as well. Don't really care too much about Mutalisk, to be honest.
Hive cluster targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies.
I think we need to back up.
The bonus objective will expire soon.
I think we need to back up. Because Tygus is back in action.
Insufficient allies.
Even my structures put up more of a fight than you.
Allied forces. Ally space.
Okay, I got some Devourers here now as well, which is good, but...
Men.
this is not as easy as it looks. We're trying to basically just make as much stuff here as we can. Now, of course, the larger our armies become, right? The easier this should become to kill as well. Okay. That was exactly the way we had that planned. Very nice. Is there still someone cloaked here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. You guys loot whatever you can.
Don't sweat it, commanders. Concentrate on saving the city. I'll hunt down that scum later. These pirates just don't learn, do they? Commanders, it's time to educate them.
Wait, Zeratul is still here? I didn't even see him. That may have just been my problem, though. Okay. Keeping our money low here. I guess you need detection, huh, to see him. Man, he's just teleporting around like crazy. Fighting on these dudes is not particularly the easiest way. Alright, well hey, get the other guys in here. Okay. We got 4 minutes remaining. My guardians and whatnot have arrived now too.
Need to move against the void shards soon. We're running out of time.
I mean, I'm doing a bunch of damage and all, and that's fine.
You've neutralized another void shard. Well done.
This is the third wave, right? The last one is by far the most difficult one, though.
Tactics applied.
That's kind of the troublesome part here, you know? Like, so far we've been doing reasonably well, but... Okay, maybe we can nuke it down, though. Should we back up? Alright, fine.
Void shard eliminated. Keep it up.
Expect nothing less of the Paldarine. Mineral quantity
Okay.
insufficient.
Oh god, it's the Haka once again, together with Kerrigan and Zagara as well. I'm trying to rain the biles on all of them, using rapid fire here to the best of my abilities. We're losing a lot of army as well, but I'm trying to rebuild it as soon as we can. Whew. Alright. And that's our supply gone.
Largest of Sir.
Time's almost up. We need to take out those void shards.
Well, we're gonna be fine for this one. We're gonna be fine for this wave. But it's the final one that I'm mostly worried for here. I got good upgrades. We got everything set up quite nicely here as well.
Forces under attack. Insufficient. Allied forces in combat.
Alright, well. We'll just keep on building stuff, I suppose. I'm not too worried about this void shard. This void shard will be totally fine. Like, we can easily take that one out. We'll morph in some more of our brute lords and whatnot. Or not our brute lords, rather. Our guardians and our devourers here as well. There we go.
Hardly a challenge.
Okay.
Only one group of shards left. Crush them into dust and end this fight.
5 minutes is not a lot of time.
Required.
Like, I've had this one at like 12 minutes remaining or something at this point. That's not a whole lot of time at all. That's not a lot of time.
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required.
Okay. We shouldn't move up the ramp just yet. But we can fight these quite easily. Oh my god. Those orbs are insane. Okay, trying to save up my ment here as well. Which I think is a great way of doing this. Okay, here we go. Now we just sit back and wait for the next attack wave. I think we'll go from there.
Bonus objective expiring.
Minerals.
Way to go.
I
No.
do not take kindly to intruders. Our enemies will learn that.
Fight on top of the pylons, Lowko!
We have to break apart those shards before they activate. Get moving.
Okay, so this is gonna be the biggest wave by far. Beautiful move though there by Alarak. Killing all of those units really quickly. Trying to land my biles on Zagara and Tygus. That was sick. Woo! Those orbs. Those orbs were insane. The ones there from the High Templar. I still think they're a little bit too powerful because when they're played well, they do so much damage. And even though we definitely have room for improvement here, I think we got a chance here at finishing it up already. Oh, we do need some detection, though.
Nothing I hate more than pirates. They got away today.
Alright, well...
They won't evade me forever.
Look at the frame drops.
It'll take more than a few void shards to defeat the Dominion.
Enemy defeat inevitable.
Okay. Go, 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 chat. Ugh, go on, get them all. Get him, Alarak. We're doing so much damage. We're doing so much.
Running out of time, commanders.
I think we got it. Yeah, we actually managed to do it on the very first attempt. Judging by the early game, I did not anticipate that.
Been destroyed.
Results
Wow.
Swarm.
That was sick.
Ruthless.
That's all of the void shards. The city is ours. You hear that, Amon? The Dominion is not so easily defeated.
I didn't think that we would be able to do that on the very first attempt, but the combination of that many corrosive biles on one concentrated spot and the fact that the commanders didn't move at the very end there, because they can only take 10 damage per hit anyway, right? But the fact of the corrosive biles landing and then also all of the orbs coming in, you know, from all of the High Templar from Alarak, it just ended up doing so much damage, and that last wave got absolutely decimated, so that means that we had a lot of time to move onwards. And that's exactly what ended up happening. So there we have it. Not quite a perfect execution, but apparently it was enough to complete it on the brutal difficulty. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And on top of that, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are down below. I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next one.